You did the sellotape too hard. It's too much. You use too much sellotape. Ah! 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 Merry Christmas! Ah! What was that saying? Good. Let's get into the video now. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. In this video, I want to discuss something called my journey update 2021, guys. Been a great year, been a sad year, been a hard one, but we move. In this video, I'm going to run you through my year as a property developer and property investor. How's it gone for me, what I've been up to, what I've accomplished, and what's not gone so well. I know a lot of you have been on this journey with me, and I feel like I'm very connected to you guys because you've seen me progress from doing the small 4 beds to doing the serviced accommodation deals to doing the 5 beds, the 6 beds. Now I'm doing an 8-bed HMO, and I'm doing a lot more quantity of deals. So I'm doing a lot more deals now. So I feel like you guys have been there with me. So I'm happy to share numbers. I'm happy to share the whole journey with you. Let's get into it. January 2021, what was I doing? I was actually on holiday, guys. I just came off holiday. When I came back, I had a bit of a slow period. I didn't have too much going on. But then in April, I actually picked up the keys for one of my projects at the time, which was a 4-bedroom family home that was actually converting into a 6-bedroom HMO. Now guys, that deal went super smooth for me. I'm gonna keep my mouth on that one, but once it's all done and dusted and the deal is completely done, if that's either refinanced or sold, I will 100% let you guys know. I finished that deal at the end of June. So I purchased it in April and I finished it at the end of June. I think it was like 2.5 months and I'd fully finished the property. It was fully done up. That whole deal there took me around 9 months to do. From the moment I bought it to the moment that I've either sold it or refinanced it, because I'm just about to finish on that deal. Then in April 2021, I did actually move into my apartment, which I'm still in, guys. This is the apartment I'm filming in right now. So I've lived here, I've been enjoying it. It's been great for my mental health, relaxing, having a nice place to live. I think that's super important. Now I've got gated parking. I'm very secure in this house. We've got security guards, we've got CCTVs all over the place. So whilst I was doing up the 6-bedroom HMO and I just moved into the apartment, I actually completed, so I got the keys for my 8-bedroom HMO, which is on a JV with a business partner. So we get on really well, me and this partner. So we built a great relationship with him and we decided to do this project. So he's funded the whole deal, and essentially we bought a 3-bedroom end of terrace property, and we then applied for planning permission on it to turn it into an 8-bedroom HMO. And we did this by applying for planning permission for a double-story rear extension and a layout change inside. So basically the end product is going to be an 8-bedroom HMO. We have full plan approval for that, okay? So we even have construction drawings. So everything's ready to go. We're just waiting on the development finance to land. This has been one of the most frustrating processes, is we've been waiting on the development finance to land. It's been absolute nightmare. What happened is we had an application going through, but that application fell through. So they said, no, we're not going to give you the lending on it. Their reasons were pathetic. They tried to say there was all these problems with the property. We provided all of these reports and they still said, no, we're not going to give you the lending. Massive lesson learned. Don't go with that lender ever again. They was actually called Hope Capital. I'm never going to use Hope Capital again in my life, guys. They were terrible. Anyway, I've gone with a different lender and we're now getting a bridging finance on this property. We're getting development finance, to refurb this property. We're going to spend around 100 grand on it. We bought it for 170. We're going to spend 100 grand on it. And I think the end value should be around 350 to 400. Then in June, the end of June, I actually finished the 6-bed HMO that I was just telling you about. So that one was finished. And you know what, guys? That one rented out so quickly. It was a smooth refurb, guys. I can't lie. It was one of the most smooth deals I've done so far. It seemed like there was no real problems that cropped up during the refurb. So that's always a good thing. And it rented out before we'd even finished. So literally we was in the process of refurbishing this 6-bedroom HMO. We didn't even go crazy. We didn't overspend, spent £30,000 altogether refurbishing this place. Got the furniture from IKEA. Only spent about £3,000 on furniture altogether for a 6 bedrooms HMO. And the income is around £29,500 per year. So it's producing decent figures. And the reason it's producing so much is because of the amount of rooms. Because we have 6 rooms fully occupied. They're all paying, you know, $420, $450. Another thing that happened in my life this year was my grandma passed away. She was probably one of my best friends in life, guys. I was really close with my grandma. She was always the person I could come to, ask for advice. So she passed away in around October times, and that was really heartbreaking. I was really down about that, but it was such a peaceful ending to her life. I was able to be with her on her deathbed, on the final moments of her life, and you know what? It was actually a beautiful moment because I could tell she was so peaceful. In December, the 14th of December, I actually got a really good remortgaging. So I'm gonna do a detailed video about that. It's the 6-bedroom, all money out deal, you know, student property, 6-bed. We refinanced and we pulled out more money than we even put in. So massive result. Me and my JV partner on that one was super happy. The net rent we're getting from that per month is around £2,200 per month. And every year it seems to be going up because the students' prices seem to be going up slightly. And yeah, guys, it's been a great journey, to be honest with you. Me and my JV partner, ups and downs on that deal. Refurb ended up costing a bit more than we expected. I initially expected about 40k for the refurb, ended up doing the refurb for 60k, which was my mistake. But it's hard to price refurb sometimes when you don't know what issues the property has. Like, for example, this one, bought the property and we started ripping out the walls that we always do. We ripped out all the old wallpaper and the old plasterboard and stuff. And we'd actually seen that there was a window that had been covered by plasterboard. So we needed to obviously brick that all up, get it all sorted out. Someone had just done a stupid shortcut and just plasterboarded over a window. Who does that? We did get it rectified. You know, we spent 60 grand on the place. I put 10 grand of my own money into that deal. Obviously I've got it all back now, and my JV partner's got all of his money back. So he put about 115 grand in, I put around 10 grand in. Another thing that happened mid-December was I got the keys for 2 new projects, guys. They're both JVs with separate business partners, and stay tuned for them. I'm actually currently, when you see my vlogs, you're gonna see me like vlogging, you know, me going to these properties, checking up on the progress, dealing with builders, dealing with electricians. You're gonna see all of this going on, guys, so stay tuned for this. I purchased them both for 145k each. It's very exciting times. Picked up the keys for them literally last week, so that's been another big thing that happened this year. And then also I just sold the first property that I ever purchased. So this was literally 2-3 days ago. I sold my first purchase. I literally just sold it. And the reason I did that is because it needed a refurb, guys. It needed work. And I didn't want to be putting more money into this place because the numbers just didn't make sense. There was some money tied up in that deal. So I thought, you know what? Let me sell it and actually put the money into a bigger and better, more juicy deal. Just so you guys know, I purchased the property back in 2017 for £125,000 and I just sold it for 158k, meaning there's a profit of around 33 grand. So I've got a property that I'm buying that I'm going to put some of that capital in there. So that's actually going to be a 6-bedroom HMO. I might try and see if I can do like an 8-bed with it or something more juicy, because it's in such a good location, guys. Okay, so what is in the pipeline for 2022? There's lots of properties that I'm actually in the process now of purchasing. I think altogether there's about 4. For YouTube, it's going to be going off next year. Lots of HMOs, lots of bigger HMOs, bigger deals. I've got a big one somewhere in Nottingham that I'm buying very shortly, so that should land in about February. I've got another 5-bed licensed HMO that I'm buying with the same partner that I did the 6-bed student one with. So now he's got all of his investment back, so we're going to be buying that one with him, and that's exciting as well. I love to work with the same partners that I've worked with as well, so that's great. Obviously the 8-bed, we're going to be doing the refurb on that as soon as the money lands in, and we're going to get rolling with that. And then I have a few more purchases that I'm doing with joint venture partners. So guys, exciting times ahead. I just think 2022 is going to be about being aggressive. It's going to be about pushing hard, going after these goals. You know, every single day I wake up, I look on my phone, and I've got my goals on my screensaver. I'm looking at them right now. There's a certain profit goal, a monthly profit goal, you know, be my strongest, healthiest, and most peaceful than I've ever been, and be stress-free. But the goal for next year is to basically get a lot more properties, a lot more cash flow, more property, more income, and more freedom. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Get on to the video. let's get into the video. Now, 2021. Bars, man, straight bars, man. You know, right? Right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I've had it up to here. Not to here, I've had it up to here. I've had it up to here with you guys, alright?